Daryl commented on the Tim Welsh React. Wait, Daryl put composer and orchestrator of the song here. Thank you for this delightful React video. Welcome to the whimsical world of VTubers. I enjoyed your in-depth analysis of Ironmouse's technique. I wanted her voice to be represented as accurately as possible, so I did only the absolute minimum necessary amount of effects and processing on her voice. That's true. That's what Daryl told me. I remember when I submitted it, I was like, yeah, process it as much as you need. And Daryl was like, I really didn't need to do much. I kind of left it as is. And I was like, what? I was like, for real? Holy well, I thought, well, to me in my brain, here's my thought process. I'm like, man, I sound like I have a sinus infection right now. This is gonna sound like ass. This is gonna sound like ass. So I told the first thing I wrote to her was an apology. Wait, where's my message to her? I know that at first I apologized. I apologized immensely. I apologized a lot. I was like, I'm so sorry. I have a sinus infection. It's not gonna sound good. It's gonna sound pretty bad. But I hope you can work with this. I was like, I really hope you can work with this. Okay, I tried my best. I tried my best, man. I tried my. You sang with a sinus infection? Yeah, I did. I was in peak sinus infection. It was pretty bad. Also, I didn't mention that like one of my ears was like clogged. So like the acoustics in my head were all f***ed up. For those of you that don't know, when you sing, like singing is a lot like, you know, you have to get used to like the acoustics of your head and like how sounds. It's all by feeling and how it sounds inside of you. So like all of my was like out of whack. Marco explains how much that mess. Really? He talked about it? Oh, it's true though. It's true. It's true. I get so up. There was one time of my life where I had an ear infection so bad that I heard one tone lower in one ear and the other ear was fine. So if I covered one ear, I heard all sound at one tone lower than if I was listening from my other ear. So everything was like so. I had to be in bed for most of that time because it was like throwing me off like so bad. It was so bad. It was horrible. It was horrible. But for those of you that were not aware, that can actually happen to you. You can get an ear infection where it affects your sound in your ear and it can like change how you hear. For those of you that don't know, now you know. It was bad. Anyway,
I got a bunch of these messages here from you all wanting me to check out VTuber.
Oh my God.
Ironmouse's new song, Music Box of Fate. It's like an original operatic song. And, you know, I don't really know a whole lot about VTubers and Ironmouse, so I did a little poking around, and her story is beautiful. Like she, you know, being a VTuber is like you know, you talk on camera and do everything, but there's an animated version of you that you create and design a lot of times that then is kind of the persona that you put out to the public.
Yes.
And her story is that she has immune disease and she's home kind of all the time because of the illness. And she's also a singer. And this is kind of how she's connected with people and made connections and built a life. And what a beautiful new thing that's possible inside of the, you know, the digital world, the digital dimension that we've built. Isn't that awesome?
It's so nice to see people that are like very open to the whole VTuber thing. I know how off-putting VTubers can be to people. A lot of people like they see it and they're like, what the f is this? This is so weird. But it's very refreshing to see people who are just like completely open to it and they get it. You know what I mean? It's very nice.
So we're gonna check her out for the first time on the channel today. I'm very excited.
He seems so nice. You could tell he's like genuine. He just seems like a genuinely nice guy. What the heck?
About that.
He seems
My
super
name's Tim.
nice.
I've been a vocal coach for the last 25 years. Building voices is my life's work. Actually, before that, since we're talking about opera, I have a bachelor's and master's degree in vocal performance in opera, and I worked in opera for years when I was younger. I've had a lot of musical lives, from opera to like producing, house music,
he knows
ambient
his stuff.
house music,
I'm scared.
EDM, rock, playing piano bars. I've kind of done it all. So I'm excited to break down some opera. I haven't broken down a ton of that technical style on the channel. So this is my website here. I have an awesome team of teachers that teach with me here in the Manhattan, Tri-State, Philadelphia area. We do in-person lessons out here, but we have
Wait, did he say he's from Manhattan, like oh my God, guys.
Here in the Manhattan, Tri-State, Philadelphia.
I'm just letting you know, that area that he explained, that's like such a big, huge vocal hub. I had so many dreams of moving to that area. I had huge dreams of moving over there and just living over there and living like my vocal opera life over there. Ugh, God, that made my heart swell.
Area. We do in-person lessons out here. We have students online all over the world, especially with the channel now. And online lessons work really well. So if you need a vocal coach, hit us up. Last thing to tell you about, one of the really cool things about my channel is my reaction.
Yeah, there's a lot of like really good like conservatories. Like, ugh, Jesus.
Typically make money for the artists I react to. And it's because you see here they put this little copyright claim on their music. So that means that all the ad revenue on the video goes back to them, which I have no problem with because I love that my reactions make money for artists. I'm an artist. Like, yeah. Only thing that also means, though, is that your support on Patreon keeps me making content, and YouTube's kind of the tip of the iceberg for my content. So I try to put up as like 5 times more reactions over on Patreon for those of you supporting the channel. So thanks so much for your support. Okay, we're going to check out Ironmouse. I'm very excited about this.
My God.
So this is Music Box of Fate, Ironmouse original opera song. How cool. All right, here we go.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I'm scared.
Awesome. Sounds almost like Sleep Token a little bit already.
Really?
They like that music box sound.
I love the music box sound so much. I love that. That's cool. I don't know much about Sleep Token, but everybody tells me that Sleep Token's amazing.
Wow. Oh, that's a high voice.
Wait, we have ads. Hold on. Let's wait. There's ads. Ad bros. I got you, ad bros. I never thought about people reacting to the song. I was just like, I hope people like the song and listen to it. But I didn't stop to think about people like reacting, and now it's like, whoa, this crazy people are reacting to my song. Oh God.
Beautiful. Sounds like Carmen.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow. This is beautiful.
It's so, oh my God, he's so nice.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. What is this? Oh, so first impressions,
so
like my mind went to like 2 works that it's kind of reminding me of a little bit. It reminds me a little bit of The Nightmare Before Christmas, a little bit of the mysterious.
I love Nightmare Before Christmas. What?
Sort of dark, sweeping melodies and sort of harmonic world. And it also reminds me of the Threepenny Opera, which I played Mac Heath in that. Mac for Knife, and that's such a dark. It's got like the Pirate Jenny feel, that song from Threepenny Opera feel. Da, da, da,
Wait!
Da, da. This is sort of throwback German. And her voice. She's a coloratura soprano. A coloratura soprano is the category.
Wait, did he research that, or did he just clock me? What the? Hold on. Did he research it, or did he just know? That's crazy if he just clocked it. What the heck? That's crazy if he just knew. That's crazy.
Of opera singer that sings super high with fast vibrato, lots of agility, lots of moving of the voice around.
That's insane.
That would be the type of voice category she would be in opera. This is beautiful. All right, we're at a...
There's no way. Did he research that, or did he just know it? That's crazy.
Minute 41 here.
Well, I mean, he would know. He would know.
Go back and break down some things I'm hearing, but there's so much to take in. All right, let's keep going, though. The orchestration, oh my God. Like, who did she orchestrate? Did you orchestrate this? Have you seen this?
I did not.
Beautiful. Like, I have questions about that. Like, it's very detailed. Okay, let's keep going.
I did not, but very talented people did.
And what was the orchestration? Was this done? Yeah, I just have a lot of questions. How was this done?
It's in the description of the video.
See, like, what is this? She wrote this?
Yes, Yam is the GOAT. Daryl is the GOAT. Rico is the GOAT. They all cook. They cook, man. He gets to it? Oh, okay.
So is this about like being trapped in a music box or something? Oh, what a concept! Kind of like a genie or something like.
I'm a genie in a box.
Interesting. I wonder what these artistic. I wonder if these are artistic parallels, maybe to, to her life, like feeling confined a little bit. That
oh my God, yes.
She's kind of
the lower
the illness that she has. Oh, I wonder if this is all tying into. I don't know. I'm just kind of shooting from the hip here, thinking this is this is something. Wow.
Oh my God, he likes it and it makes me happy.
That's it?
Wow. Oh, he was like, that's it?
Oh no,
okay. he looked sad for a second. That was so cute.
Hold on. Where were we there?
Oh, shit, he's breaking out the piano.
She popped up to a B right there. Ooh. Wow, that was good. Hold on, let's go back and hear that.
Thank you.
So that range right there of the voice, that's called square mouth position when you get up that high. The registers of the voice, it's a real thing. You talk about it in every style of singing, but especially opera, because you're traveling through so many pitch ranges when you sing opera. You're low and then crazy high. Registers of the voice are like departments of the voice where the voice is functioning kind of in that pitch range, similar to the notes above it slightly and below it slightly. It's like your voice goes through stages where when you're in this range of notes, it kind of feels a certain way to the singer. And then once you pop up to this range of notes, there's a different sensation to the voice that you feel. Like you think,
oh my God, he's talking about the feeling again. Oh my God. It's true. It's so true, guys. It's so true. It's all about the feeling. Bro, that shit felt so weird when I was sick and I was singing this song. I was like, man, this is not my head. I don't know whose head I'm singing out of, but it's not mine.
Things like you feel your voice really forward and then when you go to a certain pitch range, you feel it sensationally, like the user experience of singing. You feel it kind of flip up and back and over into like another department or another resonance chamber in your head. And that's registers. Registers are just the overall feeling changes you have combined with differences of vocal function throughout the range of your voice. And she popped up into that range that I call square mouth position, where it's like, you have to make like, open, get the tongue away from the roof of the mouth.
Oh my God, the shapes. That is so true. Dude, another reason why I like being a VTuber, y'all can't see the crazy ass faces I have to make this. I think sometimes, like, as beautiful as singing is, man, sometimes it makes your face look so ugly.
The corners of the mouth out like a square. Kind of. I mean, your mouth doesn't make a square, but that's the idea. Oh, she's got wonderful vocal technique, and the song is beautiful. There's a lot to break down here. See? That's square mouth.
Oh God, every time I hear that part, it just makes me cringe.
So, a part of me was feeling like it almost sounds like it's sped up a little bit. Like it almost sounds like there's a slight, like this thought popped in my head, and then the
It doesn't
thought,
matter?
then I squashed the thought because I don't think it's right. But it's very interesting. This is a very unique voice. This is an incredibly high voice. It sounded to me almost like there maybe was like a formant shift happening slightly where you kind of make the tone quality a little thinner. You can do that in software where you make your voice sound less.
No, it's just that I f***ed up.
Kind of make it sort of smaller sounding, which will speed up the vibrato. But
I just fucked up.
I don't think that's what's happening. I don't think my first thought was like, oh, it sounds almost like a slightly sped up old record where the vibrato is much
I messed
faster.
up.
But I don't think that.
I didn't mess up. It was just like for the life of me, like I just did not have the strength to sing that line the way I wanted to sing it. And I appreciate, like, when I heard it, I was like, but Daryl said it was wonderful and it was beautiful, and I will trust Daryl's ears.
I think this is her natural voice.
It is my natural voice.
Listen to that.
Nothing else can sway my heart from the start.
I have had students with this high of voices before. It's just very unique. This is an incredibly high voice. Like,
Thank you.
even higher,
Thank
I would
you.
say, than the normal female voices that sing the coloratura soprano type of stuff in the world of opera.
Really? You shine brighter than heaven's star.
Beautiful singing. Key
That's
change.
the highest compliment. Holy. Oh my god.
Wait, we'll go back.
Oh god, hold on. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, man. This is crazy. Holy. It's just things that I just never thought I'd ever hear. Things I never thought I'd get to experience in my life. Because my life had other plans for me, and now everything that I never thought could happen is happening.
Hold on. Where were we
Oh
there?
god.
She popped up to a B right there. Ooh. Wow, that was good. Hold on, let's go back and hear that again. So that range right there of the voice, that's called square mouth position when you get up that high. The registers of the voice.
Wait, what happened?
It's a
Oh,
real
God,
thing.
we-
You talk about it in
we went
every style
backwards.
of singing, but especially opera,
accident.
because you're combined with differences of vocal function. There's a slight, like to my.
There we go.
This
Sorry.
thought popped in my head, and then
think my-
the thought I squashed the
What,
thought because I don't think it's right, but it's very interesting.
went
This is a
back
very
in
unique voice.
time.
This is an incredibly high voice. It sounded to me
Went
almost
back in
like there maybe
time.
was like a formant shift happening slightly where you kind of make the tone quality a little thinner. You can do that in software where you make your voice sound less deep. You kind of make it sort of smaller sounding, which will speed up the vibrato, but I don't think that's what's happening. I don't think my first thought was like, oh, it sounds almost like a slightly sped up old record where the vibrato is much faster.
I think I hit a number
I
key
don't
by
think
accident.
that. I think this is her natural voice. Listen to that.
Nothing else can sway my heart from the start.
I have had students with this high of voices before. It's just very unique. This is an incredibly high voice. Like, even higher, I would say, than the normal female voices that sing the coloratura soprano type
can't
of
believe you
stuff in
said
the world
that.
of opera.
Oh my god, I'm kicking my feet.
Beautiful singing. Key change.
I'm kicking my feet.
Wait. We'll go back.
I'm kicking my little feet.
Oh.
Chasing the sound. Who is your sound? Eternally bound to you.
Oh.
So with the least of the strength in my heart,
Okay. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
I'm so glad you liked
Oh
it.
my, it's so fun. I haven't broken down much opera on this channel. I really want to. This is really lovely. So she was up on the. Was that an E? Maybe that was an E flat. Hold on.
It was a D6.
No, it was a D. Yes, we're kind of like C minor here at the end. Oh my God, what a beautiful voice and song. This is like a metaphysical journey, this song here, where, it does feel like there's there's like a triumphant message by the end. Going from a feeling of angst and almost confinement to like
It's a beautiful song.
triumphant sort of hyperbolic grandeur. I mean, this is really beautiful. So, okay, what are some things to talk about with her singing? I mean, there's so much I could talk. God, I kind of want to watch it again. Do I have time? Let me see. Yeah, okay. Let's go back and play with a little
mic
bit of
is
this
so
here.
cool.
Just listen to and just kind of
It's
skip
like
around
old
and talk
school
about the song a little bit.
microphone.
Beautiful, really beautiful. And again, this opening, reminded me a little bit of Sleep Token. What is it, Damocles? I feel like they've had a couple songs that start with like
I don't
a
know
music
anything
box
about
type
Sleep
of a
Token,
song.
but
Like,
now I
it's
want
kind
to
of-
know about Sleep
It's
Token.
amazing how music boxes almost have an eerie sound just automatically these days with how much they've been used in like horror movies and things like that, But it's such a beautiful opening. So this is like, this orchestrating, was this digitally orchestrated? Oh, okay, here we go. Original score by Starlight Darrell. Who's Starlight
It was
Darrell?
not.
Music
It was
by
not
Starlight
digitally
and
orchestrated. It was a real
Wonder.com.
orchestra.
Okay, shout out to StarlightWonder.com.
Shout out!
Cool about
Shout out to Starlight Darrell
having the page
and
open like this.
Wonder Rico.
There's their music. Very cool. Music box of fate. Oh, okay. All right. So she worked with Starlight and Wonder. Amazing work on this orchestration. Orchestral performance. So that was Budapest. That was an actual orchestra. Oh, with real musicians.
It was.
Oh, this takes it to a whole other level, doesn't it? Real human beings got to play this.
Yes, they did. They worked on Astro Girl. They've worked on quite a number of things, actually.
Oh, because I was noticing, I was like, what? She wrote like an opera song. I'm thinking maybe like, it's kind of like computer strings and stuff like that.
I cannot stress enough how incredible Darrell is. Please, check out their website. Check out their stuff. They've done such amazing work together, both of them. They worked on so many wonderful things.
I was thinking, wow, this sounds really. So this was a real orchestra recording. I want to see the orchestra videos of this.
She has orchestra videos on her page.
And so now, who did the visuals and stuff? Did she do the motion graphics by Ray, animation and direction? Oh, so she had a whole team here. Wow, that's so cool. It's beautiful. I mean, it's beautifully written. Like the harmonic movement of it, the key changes, the sweeping between sections. It's got lots of dynamics. It's got lots of rubato, tempo changing. I mean, it's so much is going on here beautifully. She needs to how about a whole opera, Ironmouse? Maybe that's your next step, huh?
Oh my God, if I could, maybe in the future.
This is a great team of,
that would be beautiful.
Musicians here.
I wouldn't write it though.
And I have to say, it's just so cool. I know everybody talks so much about, where the world's doomed, AI. There's all this fear of the digital dimension and how it's playing into our lives. But I have to say, a lot of that is just us focusing on
I would love to do an
which
opera,
is such a natural
no
thing
joke.
for our human condition, right? Look at the beauty of this situation that she gets to use this platform
he's so sweet.
to first of all employ real musicians and make art like this in this new world where it's opera, but it's visual with animation and digital, but it's new work and people are loving it. It's like taking this old restorative art form and making it current again, right? Ah. So this part right here, if we're talking about opera, this part's not as much opera. This is more almost like the way Edith Piaf sang,
Stop calling people! Stop calling lurkers out! Let them lurk!
See, opera singers, like true opera, like opera from an opera, when you were, if you know, like
let them chill.
Joan Sutherland or Martina Arroyo or Leontine Price, these famous opera singers, if they were down in this ring.
Funny that he mentions Leontine Price, who is like one of my favorite opera singers. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I love Leontine Price so much. Holy.
They would have more open throat.
Oh my! I can't believe he mentioned Leontine Price.
They're singing down here. She doesn't have as much internal throat space on these low notes here. She opens her throat because right there she'd be an opera. They're always working on lifting the soft palate and lowering the larynx in opera. So there's always a lot more internal back throat space, and she has it when she goes out. It gets operatic. It's obviously operatic over here because your throat has to open to the right amount as you get up into those operatic high notes. But down here, it's a little more like almost not quite operatic, but with the amount of vibrato that an opera singer has.
Yeah.
Because there is a little chest mix there. And you can hear a little bit of the brass element in the voice here at this point. It's not just...
Damn it. He's dissecting it.
Opera singers a lot of times avoid bringing chest voice that high.
I was sick when I recorded it.
Beautiful though. Oh.
In my blanket fort. That's true. That's true. He doesn't know about the blanket fort.
So right there, that's operatic. That's really open throat. She does a great job of keeping the spin in her vibrato and the brass in her tone, as well as, you know, and then taking the brassiness of the chest voice and slowly offloading it as she goes up into the upper part of her voice. What it kind of reminds me of, there's a song, Light in the Piazza, which is, I just talked about this recently in a reaction. What was that to? The song Light in the Piazza from Light in the Piazza reminds me a lot of the vocal production that she sang this song with. Because it's like operatic on the top.
Oh my god. I'm like, what? What?
But
these
more
comparisons,
contemporary almost music. Not contemporary, but it's like more of the sounds of like chest voice and contemporary stuff. So that you would hear in musical theater, like this song. Listen. See right there? See, it's like she's got vibrato like an opera singer, but she's got chest voice almost like a contemporary singer. She's operatic there.
Oh, this song's so beautiful.
See, that's not quite operatic. I mean, it's not quite like pure opera. It's operatic, but it's not quite pure opera because there's a little bit of an elevation of the larynx. There's straight tone. There's a little bit of brass in the tone. Pure opera would be, it is the, like pure head. Hear the straight tone?
Oh, this song is so beautiful.
Anyway, so it's really interesting. And then we have this part over here.
I'm gonna cry.
So this is definitely more operatic. And you know, another singer I react to a lot who does a stylistic fusion, who uses some opera technique as well as more contemporary vocal techniques is Dimash Kudaibergen. Also, Lara Fabian, who's a French singer that I react to a lot. She has similar mixing together of styles. Not quite as operatic with as much vibrato as we have Ironmouse singing.
Oh my god, I am honored to be in the same sentence as Dimash. Oh my god. Oh my god. To be uttered in the same sentence.
Here. But, you know, this is really interesting. Like, this is really interesting, technically speaking. And musically speaking. It's really just interesting. That is such a throwback harmonic feel. That, I mean, it feels like maybe an old James Bond movie or something, right? Yeah.
beautiful. That's such a beautiful part of the song.
That's beautiful. Yeah, this is the triumphant. Oh.
Oh, the flute part is so sick here.
Wow. That's a D. Oh, she held it forever, too. Oh. What a great singer. What a great
oh my God,
singer.
Thank you so much. What the heck?
So one of the things when you go up that high, one of the goals is if you can keep the vibrato even and spinning, then you get the gold sticker. Like that's the trick.
I got a
you
gold
wanna
sticker?
Get sometimes you can get up there and you can sort of squeeze it out, but it's straight and it's pressed sounding and it doesn't have that freedom to flutter. Vibrato is a thing that happens in a state of freedom for the voice. So when she got up to that D, she was able to spin it. Good for you. Ah! Okay, that was fun. You know, and I was thinking, like, I'm already at, like, 23 minutes on this reaction.
Sticker.
I could go back and keep explaining things and breaking down. I gave, like, 1 out of 5 thought that popped in my head when I was listening to that. There's so much to talk about in this. I didn't even get much into like interpreting the meaning and breaking it down there. I just feel like I'm not going to do an hour reaction to this, but I could. Ironmouse, if you see this, you are magical.
Thank you.
I love your story. I love you. You just seem to have such a beautiful heart and the
you
way
make me
that
cry.
you're,
Thank you.
interacting with the world, and it's a beautiful thing to see. It warms my heart to see it. So sending you so much love and support, and
you're so sweet.
I hope
Thank
as
you so much.
things move on in the future that we continue to have more things to make it so that you feel healthier and healthier, and maybe one day we get to see you. You know, because I think you're such a good vocal technician. It would be awesome for the audience to get to study the things you're doing with your mouth and shaping. You know, we could learn from you as a singing community. Anyway, sending so much love out to you, Ironmouse, and everybody who's here as a follower and fan of hers. This was really fun to break down. And if you want more reactions from me and come on over and join the fun community.
Your mouth.
I have a whole section here of video game and animated music.
Actually, you know what's funny with technology, the way it's going with V-Bridger, like you can almost like my mouth shapes are almost there. Like you can almost like. We could almost do like a one by like an exact replica of like how my mouth moves like when I sing. It's not completely there yet, but it's almost there. You know? Do a square! No!
I'm watching Hell of
a
Boss.
There.
And,
it's not there yet, but it's almost
Hasbin
there.
Hotel up over there, Alien Stage, lots of stuff going on. Anyway, I'll talk to you all soon.
He reacts to Alien Stage? Holy. Oh my god, he's the GOAT.